What's going on? What's going on? Welcome back to another episode. So today we are reviewing an application called Create. So this is an artificial intelligence application that allows us to tell it what we want. So we think about it. We say, okay, I am imagining an admin, a customer dashboard that looks like this. So here's a quick example, right? So you can say what you want, and this application makes it possible in code. So it takes your idea and it writes the code for you so that you can just copy paste the code. So that's the front end developer's job. Now, if you understand how to tell the artificial intelligence how to design something, you are a powerful artificial intelligence service provider, because the hardest part that we have to get over right now is understanding what to say to the AI so that the AI gives us what we're looking for. And here, which I very much like about this website, is that they give us a practical example as best they can. I can tell that these people are programmers that are really trying to communicate a complex software to the everyday man, and and or I assume that's their target market. Who knows? Maybe they might be appealing to developers. Let's see here. So there are 8 columns over here. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Where's the eighth one? There's an eighth one. Okay, so there are 8 columns. One, the checkbox, which is this one. We have, oh, there it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8 columns. Yes, right? And then the checkbox, which is this. Does it work? It works. It works just fine. Okay. And okay, so I need to understand what the component details. Okay, so this is something that is technical. If I'm not a technical person, if I'm a user who doesn't understand what a checkbox is, I guess this is not tailored for me because I need to understand what it is first. To the company, okay, so you can read, you can go through and see what it requires from you to do. So, users, it actually generates the unsplash image. Okay, so that's okay. These are just images, just placeholders, I believe. Okay, now the license use, the progress bar. Okay, ooh, and then we can. Okay, all right. That is pretty interesting. So they are responsive. You can actually make it interesting. And it looks like we can make it ours. We can claim this and we can heart it, which is actually quite interesting. So, so this customer dashboard allows us to take the code and then put it into our own software. So let's have a look at how the interface looks like. So when you are in your when you create your account, you are greeted with something clean over here. This is the fresh welcome. It's clean. There's nothing happening. So right now we're doing nothing. All right. So okay. So we're going to start a new project. So we're going to start a new page. Let's see, new component. All right. So what I find quite frustrating is, if I am not a developer, how am I going to know where to go? Now, this is a component. What does component mean and what did the other thing mean? Because now I clicked on new component from drafts. Now, what happens, right? And it's it's quite it's quite intimidating if you just see. Yes, I can understand it's nice and clean. It's telling us exactly this is where our component. What does component mean? All right, and we can see that we can toggle hide view, and there are buttons that we can see, that we can view the code. Okay, to a layman who doesn't understand. Okay, and who's interested in this. And then now it's telling us, okay, we just need to upgrade. Okay, so it's telling us how to use. So we can type what our app will appear as. So exactly as we saw as we landed on their welcome page on their website. And we can start small and then add more details. Or we can paste a screenshot to recreate it. So and then we can press forward slash. Okay, so I've already got a screenshot. I'm going to paste it right here. All right, now I see that I've pasted my screenshot. I don't know what to do now. Now I've pasted my screenshot, so it's just telling us, okay, let's press forward slash. And then now what do I do with this? Okay, integrations, components. Okay, what does it mean when I create a component? Okay, a data. So I guess this is not for someone who doesn't understand programming language. I guess that's not that for the person who doesn't know what component means. Hard luck. You won't understand how to use this. So integrations. Okay, so integrations. I'm thinking. Okay, so I know ChatGPT is where we the most popular. Stable diffusion. We can generate images. We can translate. We can do a Google search, image search, audio transcription, web scrape, PDF generation. We can do quite a bit here. Huh. GPT-4 vision. This is quite interesting. So these are things that we can inject into our admin dashboard. So when I'm thinking I want my admin dashboard to have this functionality of a tax calculator, I can click here, and if I want a QR code, I can click here, and it will generate that code for me. So these are the available things that we can use. But I'm going to use ChatGPT and say, okay, ChatGPT, uh, image slider. Let's do an image slider. Um, incorporate free images. Let's see what it generates. Okay, now I am trying to generate. It's building. Okay, now I see that it's building. I did not know. It didn't tell me. It didn't confirm. It's building. I didn't know. I clicked 4 times, I think, and then it was building. It did not tell me. I don't know. So let's let this go. It appears to be done. So let's see what it did. Okay, displays single images with full width and auto adjusted height. Convert to component. What does converting it to a component mean? Okay. So where I see you winning is by being my translator, because as a human, I am finding it hard to tell this what I want and how I want it. I want a slider. If I put the slider here in the middle, I want the slider to be in the middle. Should I be describing that in detail, saying that it should be centered in the middle? This is going to be a very good job opportunity for you if you're a good translator. If you can talk to machines So if you can break down human language into machine language so that the machine gives us exactly what we're looking for, this may be a good time for you to establish a consultancy firm. So let's see, what else does it offer us? All right. Okay. So this is up to date. I don't see how, as a layman, I only understand the basics of coding, and this is interesting. So this is React. So this is React code. I don't do much programming, but I see it's a React code, right? And it says here that it's a React code, and we can download our project and copy the code, and then it goes straight into it. So just to show you before we close off, so this was what I was able to do myself. This was my first attempt. I had pasted the screenshot, and then I told ChatGPT, create an admin dashboard in Tailwind. And here, this is what it did. This is what it came up with. This took about a few minutes of generating the code. Let me show you how the code looks. This is a bit of code. This is a bit of code. And this is what it came up with. Can you? Oh, a clickable icon. Just okay. So this I can convert them into components. I'm guessing components are items that are usable in the actual application, because here it's just giving me an indication of what it is as I click it, and then when I do click turn it into a component, then it's usable on the website. This is what I am assuming it is. There is no explanation for someone who doesn't work in the industry. So okay, and then here these are uh, AI generated templates or placeholders. So this is a very good admin dashboard. I mean, this is a very good start. It's even going to give us it's even going to give us dark mode. Hmm. Yes, this is very good. And then this is how we change the colors, right? User's profile. Very nice. Very nice. So this is that application. And then let's see here. We were going to look at, okay, how do I look at the actual design? The demo? Do I click on demo? Oh, there we are. Okay, so this is how the demo looks. Okay, so it's not enabling everything. It's just how it's placeholding. Okay, this is interesting. And then obviously this does not work. All right. And then as a developer, I can copy the code, take it into my VS Code, and start developing just like that. So this will be very helpful for if you do not want to use a front end developer, and you just need the AI to just spit out something good, something fast, something clean, and then you just use it into your project as a back end developer. So this, I believe, this is targeted to back end developers who understand what turning things into component means, and hmm, and for those that don't understand, it will be a learning curve. But check it out. Link will be in the description. Um, and tell me what you think. See ya.